Local search used to have one playbook, the Google local pack. Win the pack, win the location. It was simple, repeatable, and measurable. But now there's a new emerging playbook. Right next to that map, or right above that map, is Google's AI overview. Or beyond a Google search, there's ChatGPT, there's Perplexity, and countless more LLMs that more and more consumers are turning to. These answers aren't the future, they're already the majority. AI overviews now appear on 68% of local intent queries, while the local pack has dropped to 39%. Whitespark's 2026 Local Search Ranking Factors Report is the most rigorous look we have at what actually drives inclusion in AI answers. 47 local SEO experts taking a survey on 187 different factors, and for the first time ever, AI search visibility is its own standalone category. That decision tells us something. These factors are different enough from traditional local SEO that they warranted a completely separate model. And here's what that model shows. In traditional local search, your Google business profile does most of the work. All of your GBP signals account for 32% of ranking influence in that local pack. In AI search visibility, that number drops to 12%. What jumps to the top? On-page signals at 24%. Your website now outranks the GBP in the AI channel. The content you put on your location pages, it's specific, locally relevant, genuinely useful. It gives AI systems the structured context, answering critical questions about your business. Review signals rank second at 16%, but the mechanism is different from what marketers assume. AI systems are not out there counting stars. They're reading sentiment. They're extracting themes. Does your location offer fast service? Do you have a knowledgeable staff? Are you easy to reach? And they use all of those themes to match your location to what actually someone is searching for. And recency matters more than volume. Reviews that are older than 6 months are starting to lose most of their ranking weight progressively. A location with 400 reviews and no new ones looks abandoned to an AI system. A location generating 2 or 3 reviews a week consistently reads as active, trusted, and worth recommending. Most locations will plateau. They got reviews at launch or during a campaign push, and then they stop, and that's a big problem. Review generation needs to be a program, not a moment of time. Citations account for 13% of your AI visibility, tied with links. But this isn't just about getting listed on 50 directories. AI systems are triangulating. They're pulling from your Google business profile, your website, review platforms, local publications, and third-party listing and aggregator sites to build a picture of who you are. When those sources agree, there's consistent name, address, phone number, website, category. They can surface you with confidence. When they conflict, they will hedge or even skip you entirely. For multi-location brands, inconsistency is almost inevitable at scale. A location that's moved, a phone number that's changed, a rebrand that left old data scattered across the web, that's not a housekeeping problem, that's a ranking problem. Social signals account for 9% of your AI visibility, and Google has made the connection explicit. As of late last year, Google is starting to pull social posts directly into your business profile listings, displaying them as a carousel inside your knowledge panel. So when you post on Instagram or Facebook and your profile is connected to your GBP, that content will now feed 2 surfaces simultaneously. It, of course, reaches your social audience, but it starts to influence your search presence. Brands that aren't active on social are leaving real estate inside their own listing on the table. And here's one that should genuinely get your attention: Reddit. In Q1 of 2026, Reddit accounted for 44% of Google AI Overview's social citations. On Perplexity, 24% of all citations came from Reddit alone. Reddit's citation share grew 73% across commercial categories in just 4 months. And here's why it matters for local brands specifically. Reddit is hyper-local by nature. Every major metro has active subreddits where people are asking the exact questions your location wants to answer. What's the best physical therapy practice near Lincoln Park? Does anyone have experience with this specific brand on the north side? Those threads are indexed. They're being pulled very frequently into AI answers. One SEO researcher ran a controlled test, tracked a brand across 80 AI overview prompts. Before any Reddit presence, the brand appeared in about 9% of relevant answers. 2 weeks after seeding organic mentions in relevant local threads, that rate tripled. And when the activity stopped, it dropped back to that 9% baseline. You don't necessarily need a Reddit strategy today, but you definitely need visibility into what's being said about your brand in the subreddits that matter to your market. Because if you're not in those conversations, you're increasing the probability of not being answered altogether. So what does this mean practically? Here's 5 things. Number 1, your location pages need to actually answer questions, not just exist. On-page signals are the largest single driver of AI visibility. Number 2, review generation needs to run continuously. Recency is the top individual ranking factor in the 2026 report. Number 3, data accuracy across Google, Apple, Yelp, and every relevant third-party source is a ranking input. It's not listing maintenance. Number 4, connect your social profiles to your Google business profile and post consistently. That content feeds directly into your listing. And number 5, monitor Reddit and local community conversations in your key market. The brand dimensions that come from real customers talking about real experiences are feeding directly into AI recommendation engines. You don't need to build a brand new program. The playbook that you're running for the last 10, 20 years should give you a really powerful head start. But you need to run it with more precision. And you need a broader definition of where your brand needs to show up. And that's what AI visibility actually requires.